Go live, going live, and we're live, people. So, let's do this. So today, in our broadcast, and let me make sure we're live here because I'm still a little bit of a rookie at this. And it says we're live. I want to introduce everybody to a co-host. First of all, my name is Saul Cantu, and this is Texas Math Mundo. I have the distinct pleasure of having Peter Fuentes co-host this episode, this live stream where the topic is UIL A results. Peter Fuentes has UIL math in his blood, in his heart, just like I do. Peter Fuentes is an MIT grad. He's coached many state champions, including 9-time state champion Oscar Santos and many more. Peter, can you introduce yourself to the audience?
My name is Peter. I mainly work with students in the Valley. I grew up in FAR. I went to KSJ North for a year, graduated from Science Academy. And growing up, I never had a coach. So pretty much any student who came up to me asking for help, I would help them out. So I coach kids from all over the Valley. Probably right now, I'm mainly working with Sherryland, a couple of the mission schools, I have a couple kids at Science Academy also. So.
All right. And you live, eat, breathe this stuff just like I do, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Every year, I say this is my last year, and every year I get somebody else. So it just keeps on going.
It's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. All right. So live stream is all about interactions. So here's what I want to do. I want to say if anybody out there is listening, and I'll say this recurringly throughout the broadcast, anybody out there, I want you to represent. I want you to represent your city. I want you to represent your high school in the live chat. If you go ahead and state your high school, state your city, but represent somehow, because it's all about interaction. It's all about you. It's all about UIL. It's all about us having fun. So please represent. Also, if you know, we have a running ticker on the bottom. I need you to join our Discord. Let's blow this Discord up. I want you to be, once you join a Discord, you can call in. I want guys like Ricky O. If you're out there listening, Ricky Ochoa, give us a call. Well, I think I got you as a moderator, so you can go directly into a live room, and I want to talk to you. I want to congratulate you on your performance. All right, so right now, I want everybody to go to that live chat, anybody there, and represent. Put your high school name, put your city name, represent. All right. Join our Discord, and what we're going to do is we're going to talk about some results. How have things been in the Valley this year, Peter?
Not too bad. We've had a lot of in-person meets. These last two meets, though, they've been virtual. I think Vela had a virtual meet this past weekend, and I know Pioneer's having a virtual meet for the B test. So, kind of wish it was always just in person, but it is what it is. We just hope we'll be able to go to UTSA for regionals and then Austin for state. So hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yes, UTSA for Tennessee State. Have you heard much about Tennessee State? That's still going on?
As far as I know, it's still on. I saw a news article on their website, so I don't think they'll cancel it. I mean, you never know. Last time they canceled the week before.
Yes, let's hope they don't cancel it. Things seem to be looking pretty solid. Like people are, looks like people are planning to have that Tennessee meet going. All right, so the topic for today's live stream is UIL A. I know you've been working with, have you been working with Derek Lee?
I actually have Derek Lee right here.
Oh, Derek, say hi, man. Wave to the camera. Come on, don't be shy. Wave to the camera. All right, he's been tearing it up this year. And Ricky O, have you been working with Ricky Ochoa?
I've been working with Ricky. I put them against each other. It's good competition.
All right. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and dive into some of the results. This is my first official broadcast. My point being that I'm going to go through some of the other results we did previous live stream, and we'll be looking at the UIL A results and commenting on the strengths of the teams and highlighting some spectacular performances. That's the plan.
Yes, sir.
Sounds good. All right, so let's go ahead and let me get that presentation screen going. Presentation. And let's go to my folder. Got all these folders up. All right, here we go. All right, so let's start off with Katy Seven Lakes. I was at Katy Seven Lakes.
And we wanted there so bad, but we weren't able to.
Oh, yeah, it was packed, man. It was packed. Let's start off with number sense. So number sense individual. Clements, of course, they're a beast, man. They're unstoppable, it seems like sometimes. Clements just out of control, man. So first place, Dylan Patel. This was a UIL A, this was a UIL format. So it wasn't Timmy Shea style. It was just top people against top people, no matter the grade level, and everybody got ranked with each other. So that's how Katy Seven Lakes was. So Dylan Patel, 337. Justin Lai, 299. Rich Wayne, 248. Clements destroying everybody in number sense. How do those scores compare to your guys in the Valley?
Well, those are, like you say, they just reload every year. So I want to say Justin Lai is a sophomore, I believe. So really? I know Jordan Salinas from Pioneer, he scored pretty high.
Okay.
I want to say he scored like 7. And Reyes from Vela, he did all right. I don't recall his score.
We're going to look at them. I have those results, so we'll take a look at them. So this is Clements, out of control. They're doing really well. But they're a 6A. They're a 6A school.
Yes.
So number sense team, let's take a look at the team score. Again, this is UIL format, so it's the top 3 scores. And Clements had a score of 884 with the team of Patel, Lai, and Wang. Very, very strong. Maybe I can get one of these guys on the show. Let's take a look at calculator individual. This is, again, Katy Seven Lakes. Of course, North Shore. North Shore is just so strong in calculator, man. They're a power to be reckoned with when it comes to calculator. Cassie Mai, sister to last year's state champion, Cecilia Mai. And, of course, Dina De La Rosa, I'm not sure about that name. Elkins breaking in the top 3 at 246. Clements, Elkins, Tomball. So these are the scores for the calculator individuals, but Cassie Mai head and shoulders above the rest. Pretty impressive.
She's a strong competitor.
Let's take a look at that calculator team. Of course, North Shore runs away with it. But Elkins, man, they're on their heels, man. They're trying to give them some competition. So Elkins. All right, I only have math individuals. I don't have math team, but let's take a look at the math individual scores. Again, Clements, but Naveed Ahmed from Elkins, man, breaking that Clements stronghold on the top there. So good job, Naveed. Naveed was at our last live stream. If he's on this live stream, I'm gonna ask him to drop his name, drop Elkins High School in the chat. So again,
we missed him on the C test back in December when we went up there. When I took Derek up there, he wasn't at that meet. It would have been nice to see him there.
Was Elkins there?
Elkins was there.
Okay, he must have had something. Sometimes they have like a SAT, sometimes like that. But look how strong Clements is, man. I will mention they have these magnificent feeder schools. I mean, they work hard, obviously. They're brilliant. There's no detracting any of their accomplishments. They're awesome. But you know that First Colony Middle School, Cloud Valley Middle School, Fort Selma Middle School, they have some crazy math counts teams. They have great pipeline. I just call it a pipeline, man. They just feed into Clements and sometimes Dulles, sometimes Elkins. So they got good infrastructure in Sugarland. Good infrastructure. So that was the math team individual. Hey, Naveed's there. Great. Team, Clements 1, Elkins 2. All right, Elkins. All right, so let's take a look. That was that calculator. Let's look at science. So science is kind of a difficult one. Sometimes different people start to excel in science, but science is very important. It's something I respect. It's something I appreciate. So it's a beautiful topic. Vivek Talavahula from Clements. Pearland Dawson has a science team. Look, Pearland Dawson. They got something. I think Pearland Dawson's 6'8" too. You got Friendswood in the mix. So Carolyn Huang, Akash Kaluri, Rich Bob Dave, Andy Gu, Jaden Liu, Connor Gibson, Alan Jang, Arian Aurora, and Ethan Reese. Science. Let's take a look at the team score. Science team. Might have been Dawson. Could have been Clements. Clements edging out friends, Pearland Dawson. Top 3 against top 3. All right. So that's the Katy Seven Lakes. Anything of note that you want to take away from that tournament?
I mean, like you said, Clements, I mean, they're unstoppable. It would have been nice to see Dulles there. I don't think Dulles
I don't know what's up with Dulles, man. I got a mad respect for Dr. Drew Prochet. I know him. He's kept Dulles on top in science for many years, for example.
Mm-hmm.
And but I haven't seen them around lately, so I don't know what the story is with Dulles.
Your B test is at Travis this coming week, right?
That's where we're going. We're going to February 12th, Fort Bend, Travis. We'll be there. That's Pasadena High School. That's where I'm at. So yeah, we'll be there. We may not do well, but we'll be there.
Hey, man. More experience there.
Let's take a look at UIL A from the Valley. So let's take a look at, let's start with number sense. I got a few results here. 10th grade, 4A and below number sense. Is this the Ricky Ochoa show? Yeah, yes. Ricky Ochoa. 224 from Mission Collegiate. He's your student, right?
My boy, yeah.
How's he looking? He's looking strong. Is he disciplined? Is he working hard?
He always works hard. We're trying to get him there in all 3 disciplines, which is always hard. But he has a shot at state. His number sense is looking a lot better. His calculator is strong. We're trying to get him up there on that math. He's been doing real well all year.
What class is he? What 4A?
Yeah, 4A. He'll go up against Argyle.
Now, does he have a team around him, or is it just the Ricky Ochoa show?
He has a little brother who won state last year, who's in 8th grade. So Nicholas, once Nicholas comes up, we'll have a team next year.
All right, Mission Collegiate. Now, is that the Eagles? They just call it Collegiate now, or is it different?
No,
school?
Mission High School is the Eagles. They're 6A, and he was actually there last year as a freshman. He transferred to Collegiate, which is more geared towards academics, and they're 4A.
Okay. You know, because I went to PSGA, right?
The Bears.
Now they call it PSGA Early College High School, but it's still the Bears. You know what I'm saying?
I want to say it's 2 different schools, because
really?
the early college, I think it's like a collegiate program, and then the Bears are PSGA High School. But I'm not sure how they actually, because I want to say the early college doesn't have like programs, so they have to go to the Bears. But I could be wrong.
See, things got all complicated, man. Used to be easy. All right, let's stick with number sense. So what I got for number sense from this was at Valley View, is this correct?
Yes.
So let's try 12th grade 6A number sense. 12th grade.
Should be Reyes Garcia.
Reyes Garcia, man. Hey, I hope he's listening, or I hope he eventually listens to this. I applaud you, Reyes Garcia. It's pretty strong score. And actually, Robert Vela looks like they have a pretty strong team.
Yeah, they have a couple kids. I know they're seniors. I believe they have 2 seniors. They're pretty strong.
And this is in Edinburgh, Texas, right?
Yeah, it's Edinburgh Vela.
Robert Vela in Edinburgh, Texas. So that Reyes Garcia, number sense. All right, so let's take a look at calculator. Again, let's take a look at Ricky Ochoa's calculator score. That was, I think, a 266 right there for Ricky Ochoa.
Yes.
Head and shoulders above the rest. You know what I'm saying? He's almost like doubled second place score. So Ricky Ochoa. There's
2 other strong sophomores in the Valley. I have one at Pioneer, Daniel Ramirez, and a kid from PSGA, early college, Jonathan. He actually did. I think he got a 287 this past weekend.
Oh, really? So, 287.
Yeah, 287. So they're him and Alma, and they have 2 other kids.
So PSGA looks strong.
Oh yeah, PSJ looks strong
Hey, I'm a
too.
bear. I'm a bear. So hey, that's my school right there. PSA Bears. Once a bear, always a bear. All right. So hey, this Reyes Garcia though, Robert Vela High School. Robert Vela High School. They got some calculator scores too. This is a 12th grade, 6A division.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough district. You got Vela and PSG in the same
Hey,
district.
how come did PSA go to this tournament? I
Um,
didn't see
I don't
PSA
think
in the
so.
results.
Yeah, they did not. They did not attend that one. I'm not sure why.
All right, so I think I got 11th grade 5A calculator. We got this Kyung Hoon Cho from Cherryland High School. You know him? He's a
Yeah,
rattler.
yeah, we know Hoon. He used to compete. Well, he still competes against Derek ever since junior high. So yeah, Hoon's been very strong in the valley.
All right, he's in 11th grade too. Boy, that 11th grade division is just beast division throughout the state.
Oh yeah,
Throughout the
they're
state. Aiden Gertiser,
they
he's crazy.
guys. Yeah, there's a lot of people.
Nicholas Ellison is a junior this year. There's some
Yeah,
strong guys. All right, so what
Mark.
did Derek Lee score on this UIL A?
He took it during lunch on Monday in the cafeteria. I'm not sure what he scored.
Okay.
I know he complained about not being very focused on it. So
All right, all right. We'll see how that UIOB comes, man. Hey, anything to take away from this Valley View tournament? Anything notable? Ricky Ochoa show in the 4A division, 10th grade. Victor, was it Mr. Reyes? Reyes Garcia from Robert Vela High School looking strong. Hyun Show from the Rattlers looking strong.
yeah, Hoon this past weekend did really good. He got a 355 in number sense on the TMSA 10, and he also got a 306, I believe, in calculator.
Oh wow!
He's gonna he's pushing Derek for that top three at state.
All
We'll see.
right, all right, all right. So that's Katy Seven Lakes. That's the Valley View. Let me remind anybody listening out there: represent. Be proud of your school. Be proud of your city. Represent. Either write down your city that you're listening from, or write down the school that you attend. Represent, people. And Ricky, if you get a chance, get into that live room, live number 1 on our Discord, man. I want to congratulate you on air if possible. So Ricky, if you're listening, that live room number 1, I want to test out that call feature. I want to congratulate you in person if possible. All right, so let's go to the Texas Tech Red Raider Classic. I have a feeling this is the Aiden Gertiser show.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
All right, let's take a look. I didn't get a chance to break it up, so let's take a look what we got here. Give me a second. All right, 5A and 6A school results. So we got calculator overall. So let's take a look at this. Calculator overall. And Aiden Gertiser with the 287, barely beating Katia Villalba from Canutillo with a 285. This is for overall. Lubbock in the mix. Austin Shen and Tony Wang. I've heard that name before. David Medina from Canutillo and Wiley. Well, it looks like calculator is going to be a nail biter out there in Region 1. Last year was a nail biter between Canutillo and Wiley for the calculator crown.
Yeah, for region.
Region 1. 9th grade, we got some Canutillo people, Lubbock, the usual suspects, Lubbock, Canutillo, and Wiley. Representing the 9th grade. Let's take a look. Mateo Medina, number 1 with the 154. Good job, Mateo. In 10th grade, they didn't have the school name, so somehow they mistyped this. But Arnav Garlapati, I don't know what school he's from, but he got a 241.
Yeah, I think he's from Wiley.
Oh, from Wiley?
I believe so.
Wiley looking good in calculator. Aiden Gertiser, 11th grade with a 287. Austin Shen, Tony Wang. Lubbock, Wiley. And then in 12th grade, Katia Villalba, David Medina. They got a couple of seniors. They're pretty strong over there. Couple seniors. All right.
Yeah, kind of hard to beat.
Canutillo, Wiley, Lubbock. That seems like the Region 1 powerhouses. All right, so let's scroll down until we hit another math science one. Mathematics. Mathematics overall. You know, Aiden Gerser just been tearing it up, man. Look at that.
Yeah.
Aiden Gerser, a 335, first place, with a little bit of distance between him and second place, Tony Wang from
I believe
Lubbock.
336. I think they put the wrong score on
Okay.
but on the team score, it was a 336.
All right, Aiden Gerser, man, incredible. I've had him on the show a couple times, so he's a
Yeah.
friend of Texas Math Mundo. He's a friend of Texas Math Mundo.
Well,
Tony Wang,
he wants to win the individual title, so I
I'm
mean,
sure, and the team. I wonder how strong Wiley's teams are. We'll take a look at the team scores below. But this Red Raider Classic looks like it might have been pretty well attended, though. I'm seeing quite a few names here. Lubbock, strong as usual. Nate Weiss, a 226. And, oh, you're right. Arnav Garlapati from Wiley High School. Coming in sixth place in mathematics. Take a look. Ninth grade.
yeah, they have
Lubbock.
strong kids.
What's that?
Wiley, I know they lost a couple students, but I mean, they're still getting kids. I know they have a good junior high program, so
Yeah.
they'll be strong for years.
Yes. 10th grade. Wiley. 11th grade. Aiden Gerser. Enough said, right? Tony Wang, pretty strong. Quite a competition, quite a rivalry between Wiley and Lubbock. And if you add a calculator, you can throw Conatillo into the mix.
Yep.
All right. So, feature writing, head writing, mathematics. Well, that's what we just did. Mathematics. Number sense. Here we go. Aiden Gerser. The Aiden Gerser show over there in Lubbock. By over 100 points over second place. That's the overall. 312 for Aiden Gerser. Hey, so that's quite a rival for Derek Lee sitting right next to you.
Oh yeah.
They're headed on a collision course. There is a collision course.
Yeah, we knew about Aiden since he was in junior high. Then Derek's freshman year, he came out strong, but then we got hit by COVID, so we didn't get to see at TMSA State what Aiden was doing until last year.
Hey, I had the great fortune of having them both on the show at the same time. Imagine all that brain power at one time. That was great.
Yep.
That was great. All right, so Aiden dominating in number sense by over 100 points, man. Taking a look at ninth grade, Lubbock with Parth Mittal. Mateo Medina, another name I've seen quite a bit from Conatillo. So Conatillo gets that ninth grader that they're trying to develop. Take a look. 10th grade, that Arnav Garlapati from Wiley. 11th grade, Aiden Gerser, of course. Tony Wang behind him. And let's see, 12th grade. How many 12th graders out there? Nitin Kala from Wiley, 176. So Wiley's looking really, really strong. Really strong. All right, let's scroll down. Science, we'll look at the overall science. Lubbock dominates the science. That's one place where Lubbock has the top 3 spots. Let's go ahead and call out their names. Oops. So science. Tyler Kim with the 264. Austin Shen and Kyler Shu. Lubbock dominating in science. Aiden Gerser stepping up there. Hey, that science can be the difference between Top Gun or not Top Gun when you go to TMSA State.
For sure. I know Austin he did pretty well at science at TMSA State, and it propelled him to, I think he got second in Top Gun.
Really?
Behind Aiden, because I think Derek ended up third behind Austin.
Wow. That's going to be a fierce battle, 11th grade.
Yeah.
So they're all in 5A too.
5A. It's all 5A.
Wow. All right, let's see. Scroll down. You got team results. Calculator. Wiley just edges out Conatillo right here on calculator. Hey,
I remember Aiden was saying that he wants to win that team for calculator.
Well, they edged out Conatillo, but not by much. 769 to 756. So it
Mm.
was close. It was close. In mathematics, Wiley again. Wiley takes out Lubbock, but pretty handily. In number sense, Wiley again takes out Lubbock. Wow, so Wiley, calculator, number sense, and math at this tournament. But Lubbock had science pretty handily.
Mm.
Lubbock had
And
science.
Eating's 312 on number sense is pretty good. If you break 300 on any UIL release, that's really good.
Yeah, that's a certain level of ridiculousness, man. That's air
Yeah.
I'll never breathe.
Those Clemens kids, they had what, a 337 and a 309?
Yeah, they had some stuff going on,
Yeah.
you know. So and then they had like 3A and 4A. So they broke it down to smaller schools. In the smaller schools, it looked like it's the Marco Tan show in
Marco
calculator.
10. And Marco was a sophomore last year, so he's another junior. He actually got second at state last year in calculator with a
Wow.
10.9. Yeah, Marco has been on this virtual challenge meet this past month. He got a 343 highest score.
Wow. Wow. And that was the number sense or calculator?
Calculator. That's the
Really?
one. We're trying to get Ricky to beat him.
Wow, look at this. Marco Tan, man. Big Spring. What classification are they? Do you know?
They're 4A.
4A. Okay. Wow. So they're in the same division as Ricky.
Correct.
All
Well,
right,
what do you score on that one? Marco 10 on that calculator?
Marco Tan. Let me take a look here.
He had a
He
287,
scored a 285.
285. Ricky got a 266 on that test.
So hey, they're in for a collision course at Tennessee State, hopefully, and also at State. Hopefully.
Well, they're different grade levels.
Okay, so
but,
not Tennessee State.
but UIL for definitely.
Oh yeah, because he said Marco Tan's a junior. You said.
Correct.
Calculator, Andrews, Denver City, Idalou, Shallow Water. All right.
I think Idalou, they have that senior kid, and I want to say they're 3A.
That Logan Sanders kid.
Correct.
Yes, I've heard that name several times.
Yeah,
Logan
so he'll
Sanders
be.
from Idalou. All right. Hey, you know, it's computer science is important too, man. I don't pay attention to computer science as much as I should, but that's important too. So for you computer science people, don't think I ignored you. I know that's very, very important. It's an area I respect. So, all right. So let's go down. Computer science. It looked like Andrews High School has a great computer science. Oh, no, it's computer applications. My bad. Computer science. We're looking at Shallow Water and Andrews. All right. Mathematics. Logan Sanders, Idalou. You know, was he a state champion last year?
I want to say he was.
I think so too, man. I need to contact this guy, get an interview with him. Marco Tan, not too far behind in mathematics. And then you can break it up by grade. Shallow Water, Seminole. But these big guys on top. Logan Sanders, Marco Tan, clearly head and shoulders above the rest.
Yeah, Logan Sanders won state last year in math. And let me check his numbers since. He got fourth in number sense.
Wow. Is he a senior this year?
I want to say he's a senior this year.
Yeah, he's in the 12th grade mathematics here. So Logan, reach out to me, man. I want to put you on this show. Let's interview you for your state championship. Logan. All right, let's take a look. Let's continue. Science overall, we got Big Springs. Big Springs has a science team, it looks like. Chloe Paredes, Sean Tan, Marco Tan. Big Springs. All right. Let's go on. And the team results, calculator, Denver City edges out Big Spring. In mathematics, Big Spring edges out Idalou barely. In number sense, Denver City edges out Idalou. And in science, Big Spring and Seminole. Boy, these are some close competitions. These are some close competitions. And finally, the small schools, 1 and 2A. In calculator, a pretty good score. This is Enrique Tarango with a 252 from Plains High School. This is the 1 and 2A results. That's respectable.
Yeah, we used to go up against Plains when I was teaching at San Isidro High School.
Oh, hey, that Ilario, I need to get an interview with him.
Yeah.
Ilario Alvarado?
I think I sent you his contact info.
All right, I need to get in contact with him as soon as I get a chance. He's on my list. Enrique Tarango, man, pretty good from Plains. That's overall. Let's look at computer science. Sudan, look, Sudan, the top 5 spots in computer science.
Very strong.
Let me see. Let's name a couple people. Computer science. Jordy Billar, Riley Edens, Kara Pierce. All right. And mathematics. 114 by Gavin Taggart on Sundown. All Saints and Sundown. All right. Number sense overall, Garden City. I think Garden City has quite a team.
Yeah, Garden City is pretty strong. They compete pretty well at state.
Out there in West Texas, apparently. Going to Tech Red Raiders.
It's close to Midland.
Oh, okay. Garden City.
Yeah, just south of Midland.
Blake Stewart and Brock Braden. Taking it down. Science overall, we got All Saints. Logan Caffey. He won that pretty handily. Second place, Bryson Klein from Lockney. So science. All right. And that pretty much ends up the team results. In calculator, Plains edges Sundown. In mathematics, Sundown edges All Saints. In number sense, Garden City takes it to Sundown. And in science, All Saints wins it handily against Garden City. All right, cool. So that was the Texas Tech Red Raider Classic. All right, so Marpy, if you're listening out there, represent, people, represent. Let's take a look at this. Looks like Ricky O's a little shy. He's not coming to that live chat, live room. That's all right. All right, so I got a couple more results real quick I want to run through. We've gone through the Valley. We've gone to Katy 7 Lakes. Lindale, I have a couple results, mostly science and computer science. In computer science, and this was at Lindale, I got Blake Reeves from Lindale High School, Isaac Thomas from White House. This is computer science. Lindale and White House show in computer science. They had a small school division. Martins Mill, Quitman, and that was Noah Inman and Mitchell Fry. I couldn't find any number sense calculator or math results, but I did find some science results from the Lindale meet. So Lindale Large School Science. White House with the 218. So Annabelle Rice, first place. Ryan Sharania, second place. Sine Salvi, third place. That was from Tyler Legacy. So White House, Tyler Legacy, and that's in science, large school science. And the team for large school, this was at the Lindale meet. White House takes it pretty handily with the 574 team score in science. White House in the house. And then small school science, they had Lindale looked pretty strong. Troy Dane with the 216. Zane Gano with a 182, and Julia Montgomery. Lindale, small school science. And the team for the small school is Lindale, winning it pretty handily. Gilmer second, East Texas Charter third. All right, that was the Lindale meet held January 17th. I got two more results to go that I was able to do. I'm gonna try to be better with the UILB results. Email more people earlier and get some more results for UILB. Hampshire, I got calculator math. Landon Monreal. I have to say a shout out to him. Thank you for providing these results. He's a student over there. He had these results. He hand wrote the mathematics for me. I appreciate that. So let's take a look. This was at Hampshire Fannin High School. January 8th, UIL A, number sense. So we had Westbrook. First place, Krishnan Gupta with a 260. Second place, Landon Monreal. That's the guy who helped me out. I think they misspelled his name here. Things Landon Monreal. He's the guy who sent me the results. I appreciate it. From Hardin Jefferson with a 199 in number sense. Swayam Gupta from Goose Creek Memorial with a 192. David Cole from Dayton with a 120. All right. And the team event, Goose Creek Memorial, I think they're the Patriots, with a 375 team score in number sense, and Westbrook with a 360. So a close battle between Goose Creek. I think Goose Creek was a 5A school because I was in 5A last year, and I remember them.
Yeah, they're 5A.
So the Patriots, I believe. Not bad. Number sense. Let's take a look at calculator. This is a Hampshire Fannet meet. Calculator. Tyler Schaller. I've heard that name before.
He's in 2A, I believe. I think he won state last year.
Ty Schaller. Reach out to me if you get this reaches your ears, Ty Schaller. We need an interview. A 301 in calculator from Sabine Pass. I've heard good things about that Sabine Pass team.
Oh, they're stacked.
That's what I've heard. I had to have a good coach over there. I've heard good things about them. Victor Johnson with the 280. Pune Singh from Goose Creek. And here goes my boy Landon Monreal with the 210 from Hardin Jefferson. Hey, I'm a Landon Monreal fan now, ever since he shared the results with me. And he's part of our Discord. Krishan Gupta, 204. So it was a tight race down there. First place team, Sabine Pass. 1, 2, 3, 4 people added up to 749. Goose Creek.
Yeah, last year they won state with a 677, and Ty Schaller won with a 278 in 2A.
Hey, that's some good information. I appreciate that. That's good.
Yeah, I know Nick Ellison was second right behind him.
So Schaller won state in calculator?
In calculator.
Why? All right, Schaller, Ty, reach out to me, man. Let's get you on this show. And Landon Monreal, he wrote the math one by hand, so thank you. Shout out to him. So first place in math was from Goose Creek Memorial, Swayam Gupta with a 280. Sabine Pass, a 208, Ty Schaller. Westbrook, third place, Krishan Gupta with a 182. Sabine Pass in fourth place, Victor Johnson. And then on the team, Goose Creek Memorial takes math with a 496.
Yeah, that 280 was a pretty good score. That would probably put him in the top 6 at state.
You know, in 3A Region 5, we got College Station and A&M Consolidated sometimes provide a good competition. So College Station might have something to say before that's all said and done. That's Region 3, Class 5A.
Class 5A, correct.
All right. So good job. Swayam Gupta, man. I wonder what grade he or she is in.
I'm not sure. They don't go to TMSA State as far as I've seen.
Yeah, I haven't seen them either.
They'll be there for district, regionals, and state.
All right. That's the Hampshire Fannet High School on January 8th. All right. And I got one more set of results to share. I got the Serrano. How do you spell that? How do you pronounce that? Serrano. Do you know how to pronounce that?
Like Serrano?
Like Chireno. Serrano.
Oh, I guess it sounds.
They had their meet at SFAU. So Stephen F. Austin State University. They had their meet at Stephen F. Austin State University. So let me start with their number sense. So science, number sense individual. So number sense, this was at Chireno's meet. They held it at Stephen F. Austin State University. Stephen F. Austin State University. And Shelbyville. So they just have a results sheet. First place, this guy Antonio Ajero from Nacogdoches, a 364.
He's 5A. He got 364 in number sense.
Yes, first place. First
And
place by a long shot.
that was the A test.
This is the UIL A. Steve
Yeah,
Nelson.
I want to say he had the highest score at regionals, but then I think he got fourth at state individually.
So he's a 5A guy.
He's a 5A guy.
What grade is it? Do you know?
I'm pretty sure he's a senior this year. We thought he was a senior last year, but he's back for another round.
Hey, this Antonio kid, man, look, second place is 87. So he almost beat second place by like 300 points almost, you know?
Yeah, he's going to be tough at state to beat, especially he got...
Nacogdoches is 5A?
5A.
Are they Region 2?
I want to say they're Region 3.
Region 3? I don't remember any Region 3 5A. I think I would have remembered them.
Yeah, he got third at state behind Derek. Let me check Region 3.
Hey, this guy's out for blood this year. He's not playing around.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like I said, I want to say his regional score was the highest in the state.
Really?
Yeah, he's Region 2.
He's Region 2. All right, so Dallas Highland Park. Watch out. Just doesn't look like he has much of a team around him. He has a team around him, but not crazy. It looks like he's going to be an individual trying to get up to state.
I think it was his district score, but yeah, his regional score, he got second behind Justin Lee.
Wow.
And then he got third at state behind Justin and Derek.
Hey, I'd like to get him on this show. Antonio Ajero, he's so far above, head and shoulders above everybody here. Antonio, see, this is the kind of performance I want to highlight on this program. This is why I bring this channel, so I can look at a guy like this as a lone gun out there in East Texas. And he's working hard, and he deserves some credit. He deserves some credit. You know where I'm coming from? This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, 364, that's probably the highest in the whole state.
Antonio, man. All right, individual. So let's take a look at calculator. And Antonio got a 178, but that's still good for first place from Nacogdoches. I wonder what the mascot is in Nacogdoches. I got to find out. But second place was 120, Nacogdoches, and then Carthage High School had a third place. But the team went to Nacogdoches with the 348, and a distant second place team was Lufkin with 52. This Antonio guy, he's carrying the team, man. He's head and shoulders above the rest, man. Antonio, let's put you on this show, man. Let's give some notoriety to your accomplishments. So that was the calculator.
Says they're the Golden Dragons.
The Golden Dragons. All right. Hey, I appreciate that. That really helps having you here as my partner here, man. I really appreciate that, Peter. All right, mathematics. Mathematics individual. Here we go. Neo Ajero, but it's Antonio, I suppose. First place with a 214. And then second place all the way at 96. So this Antonio Ajero, he's really destroying it over there. 214. Nobody else is even in triple digits. But some person in Lufkin High School with a 96. I can't pronounce the name. Carnati. So that's good. Antonio Ajero's clearly the class. And let's take a look at science individual. Let's see if he does science. This will be important for Top Gun if he does science. No, I'm seeing Harris Hashem with the 134 in first place.
Yeah, I don't think Nacogdoches goes to TMSA State. They should.
Oh.
They should take him, but I haven't seen him at TMSA State.
A kid like Antonio could really, first of all, he could network, meet a lot of like-minded friends over there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And second of all, he could showcase his talent on that stage. That'd be a great stage for him. Yeah,
he should definitely go. I mean, I'm sure he would love to go and compete against everyone at state. Like we saw him, the first time we saw him was last year at district.
Hey, but you know what, Peter?
What's that?
We're applauding him here and now. Applauding him here and now. He got second place in science with an 82. So Antonio Ajero. You know, we applaud you, buddy. Keep on working hard. Keep on fighting the fight. You know, bring it, bring it, bring it. Bring it, Antonio. All right, let's see the science team real quick, like, and I think Nacogdoches got a 298. Top biology, top chemistry, top physics on the screen. So there you go. There you go. And I did happen to look at the computer science. You know, I want to pay more attention to computer science in the future. So, you know, the computer science scores, there's a 2, a -4, a -8. But let me say this about that. So the computer science scores were weak. But you know what? I applaud these guys for participating. And not only that, Serrano High School and CNF Austin State University, you got to at least provide the opportunity. So I love it when we go to a tournament, math and science, and they have computer science there, because that's important. I think that you should provide kids the opportunity to compete, and that's awesome.
Definitely.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. All right. So let's take a look. So those are the results. Let me go ahead and we got you on the screen now. So what do you got in the chat? Here we go. Navid says hi. Euler, give us a school, man. Where are you from, Euler? Qué buena información. Camisa roja. Ni el único. I don't know. Hey, one of my students is saying hi. Carolina, hey, thanks for the shout out, Carolina. I appreciate you. Anybody else, if you're listening, man, go ahead and drop a hello on the screen. Represent by saying your high school. Represent your city, your high school. Represent. Live stream's all about interaction. So what do you think about those results, Peter?
I'm really impressed with that 364. Man, that's very impressive on an A test. Aiden did well, 312 in number sense. Very good. That battle for calculator between them and Canotillo is going to be strong. And don't count out Lubbock. Lubbock has those 2 strong juniors. And they have a really strong freshman, too. So their number sense and calculator should be good at state.
So that Region 1, you know, 5A just seems so hot to me. You know, 5A seems so competitive throughout the state. A lot of 5A, I noticed.
Yeah. I mean, I want to see all these people at Tennessee State. Like, I hope Jero goes. I hope, you know, it's not the same when schools miss. I know Klein missed a couple years, and, you know, they bring so much to it. And hopefully Dulles will be there too. You know, let's get all these strong competitors out to TMSA State.
So Klein, man, Josie Mallory, I have to applaud. Josie Mallory is a legend, right? She's a legend. She held that program down for like 4 decades. It seems like 4 decades, man. You know,
yeah.
That's a lady I want to have on my program and interview her and get some insight. That's history I want to preserve with Josie Mallory, you know? But I haven't seen much of Klein, man. I haven't seen Klein Oak, though. I saw Klein Oak pretty strong at Katy Seven Lakes.
They're there?
But yeah, Klein Oak, Brad Rice, man. I want to applaud Brad Rice. You know, these coaches, you know, these unsung heroes like Brad Rice, he's the coach at Klein Oak. I mean, they put in a lot of heart. They put in a lot of effort. Hey, Brad Rice, man, I'm applauding you right now if you listen to this, you know. He's been at it for a long time, too. There's a lot of great coaches. Don Kirby. There's just a lot of great coaches out there who really care and work from their heart, you know, coming from?
Yeah, that's all these kids need. There's kids in every high school who have the talent to do well. And when you get that special coach that can lead them, it's amazing how well students can succeed in UIL. And it helps SAT, it helps for college, it helps everything. So, I mean, we need...
I agree. The SATC, that's the thing, you know, like, occasionally I get a spectacular kid, we go to state, and it's all fun, and I love it. But really, really, you know, it's that SAT score that I really look at. You know, that does wonders for my kids' SAT scores. That's the whole reason I do UIL in my school, and the reason I do the general math, and is really I want to see those SAT scores up.
No, I mean that's the name of the game. You get those scores, you pick your college.
Exactly. Hey, so are you going to TMSA State?
I'm gonna be there.
So I'm gonna be there too. You're gonna be there. I'm gonna be there, man. I'm not taking my team. We don't have the finances. You know, I'm starting at a new school. We don't have much finances, so it's a little rough, man. You know, it's a little rough, but I want to go there and maybe I'll hang out with you, man.
Definitely, definitely.
Hey, where are you going to UILB at?
We're hosting, Pioneers hosting.
Really?
Yeah, and it's going to be virtual. So I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work. I'm trying to get a couple kids to go somewhere. I know Flower Bluff is hosting in Corpus. So if I can get a couple kids to go up there and compete against the Flower Bluff kids, that'd be
So they're
fun.
hosting Flower Bluff,
They're hosting.
UILB.
They're hosting the B. There's a lot of schools hosting the B. I know
Hey,
Wiley's.
Flower Bluff is a perennial powerhouse, but I haven't seen any of their scores. How they doing?
I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I have someone who can get me the scores from last week. I haven't gotten them yet. So I mean, we're interested in their number sense team because I'm pretty sure they're going to be the top dog at TMSA State if they go. So I'm waiting for those
Hey,
results.
what's their mascot? Do you know?
I should know this because I looked it up the other day, but I can't recall.
All right, Corpus Christi, Flower Bluff. They'll be interesting to see at TMSA State if they show up.
Oh, it's kind of like a hornet, but it's some kind of bee,
Yellow
yellow.
jacket, hornet, something like that.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Funny.
Because it made me think of Ed Cachelso.
Oh, okay. Catch also. Absolutely, absolutely. Hey, let me go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and broadcast future live streams so people will know. So let me present the future live streams. So let me go to the presentation screen so people know when we'll be on again. Presentation module 2.
Yeah, they're the Hornets.
The Hornets. All right. All right. Future live streams. So we had one today, Monday, February 7th. The topic was UIL A, people. We want to get some more interaction. Next, we have Monday, March 14th. That weekend is when UILB closes. So, hey, I'm doing a call out right now. I want people to send me their UILB results. Anybody come across this? UILB results, send them my way. I put my email on the chat. So somehow I want to be able to discuss all the UILB results if possible. Then Monday, March 21st, we'll talk about TMSCA State. Hopefully, I'll be there and we can hang out, Peter.
Yes, definitely.
Are you going to be with the Pioneer team?
Yeah. Well, I'll probably be there with Ricky too. I'm not sure if his school's going, so I might just take him individually.
All right, yeah, let me know where y'all staying, man. Maybe I'll get a hotel room at the same place.
Okay, we'll do that.
March 28th, we'll talk about the district results. Monday, April 25th, we'll talk about region results. And then May 9th, we'll get a chance to applaud state champions.
The best of the best.
We'll get a chance to applaud some state, and hopefully I can get several interviews this year. I want to give them the popularity, the notoriety that they deserve, man. You know, coming from
Definitely.
the notoriety and the popularity that they deserve. Also,
Okay, March 14th, you said it was for the B test?
Yes.
It should also be for the D test, TMSCA 13.
Good point. So we'll do that.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Because, I mean, that's the last one before TMSCA State.
Oh, I agree. That's it's going to get hot and heavy. That schedule's going to get busy.
Yes.
Hot and heavy. Let's see. I also want to take a moment. Hey, I want people to, you listen to this, you like this sort of content, I want to blow this channel up. Subscribe to the channel. Let's blow it up. Hit the like button, make a comment. All this counts with YouTube's algorithm. Hey, the more we can popularize ourselves, the more we can bring notoriety and highlight the great academic talent in this state. Guys like Antonio O'Hara out in Nacogdoches. You know, guys that we can highlight, the Aiden Gerderses of the world, the Derek Lees, the Ricky Ochoas, you know, the Clements team. Let's get some notoriety and popularity, and let's blow up these teams who deserve they deserve their moment in the sun, man. They work hard, man. Let's applaud academic excellence. What do you say, Peter?
Oh, yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah. So let's get people Join our Discord. Join our Discord. That can be a place to collaborate on a grander scale. That way, if you have a problem. Oh, another thing I want to say. UIL A is closed now. I have permission from UIL to use their problems in my channel. So my point is that if there's an interesting problem, get on the Discord, post it. Maybe I'll make a video on my channel. So any interesting problems from the UIL A release, the math, the number sense, the calculator, any interesting problems that we can that really puzzled you or were of note, let me know. Maybe I can make a video and we can talk about those problems now that the UIL A window is closed.
I know Tony Potter used to have a web page, and people would pose questions all the time.
Yeah, Tony, I was supposed to interview Tony Powder, but he hasn't contacted me back yet. So I don't know if he's shy or he's avoiding me or whatever. Tony Powder, he emailed me, said he was interested in, because I want to talk about the TexasMath.org site, that site that he ran for all these years. So we'll see, man. I hope he contacts me back so we can actually put that on video, because I'd love to hear the story about that website, because for like maybe 10 years, that was the central collaboration space.
And there's so many results on that web page, and then when it crashed, it was like everything got lost.
Oh man, he did some good stuff. Hey, real quick, let's look at the chat here. Naveed says, already see it now. Saturday, Clements #1 across the board at Travis. Hey, Naveed, are you gonna be at Travis? Because I'll be there, man. Naveed, come up to me, tap me on the shoulder, say hi, man. I want to meet you, Naveed. Naveed from Elkins High School. If not, I'm gonna go over to Elkins High School. I know Will Corrington, the coach. Hey, that's another guy that needs to be a shout out. Guys like Will Corrington at Elkins High School, done it for decades now. These guys need a shout out. Will Corrington, a magnificent coach out there at Elkins High School, man. Guy who takes care of his team, man.
They won my senior. They had Damon Birch and Jai Gunn.
Oh, Damian Birch. That's a legend guy. I would love to, hey, man, we can get in contact with him. That's a story I want to tell. When I first got into UIL in the early 2000s, like 2000, Erminie Minard used to be a coach at Elkins. She tells me the Damian Birch story at Elkins. She tells me like he would finish the number sets early and twiddle his thumbs and people would complain. So that
he graduated. Yeah, we competed against each other.
Really? How was that rivalry?
Well, like I never went to TMSA State till my senior year, so I didn't know about him until my senior year. But he was a stud. That guy could throw down anyone. Yeah, across the board.
State champion, Damian Birch. That's a guy. Hey, so anybody listening to this, we got so many degrees of separation between people. So hopefully somebody's listening to this, knows somebody who knows him, and gets them to contact me, because I'd love to tell the Damian Birch story. That's a story. I entered UIL and I heard that story about how great he was. That's a legend.
He went to.
Hey, Bruno Santana from Wisdom High School, the UIL math team. So Wisdom High School has made the state meet. I mean, in the calculator the last few times. And I was there at Wisdom High School, so I know Bruno and those guys. Those guys are serious. They're working. They're working on calculators. Their thing. They like calculator. I don't know if they can compete against the Conotillos and the Wileys of the world, but Region 3.
I want to say they won in 2019.
Yes, I was there. I was part of the staff at Wisdom, so we were there.
At 2020, that was our goal at Pioneer. We wanted to beat them, but then COVID hit. So last year, but by last year, I don't think they had, all their guys graduated in 2019. They're strong ones.
So they made it to state only because Region 3 Class 5A calculator is so weak.
Okay.
Sorry, Bruno. I had to tell the truth, Bruno. Bruno's listening. They made it because Region 3 Class 5A calculator was so weak, man. So we made it. I was with them last year.
Who's the principal? Is it Jonathan Trin?
It was Jonathan. Let me tell you something. Okay, Jonathan Trin needs some applause. When I was working on Jonathan Trin.
He was the Hightower, wasn't he?
Yes, we were at Hightower. That's him and Erminie Minard introduced me to the whole UIL bit. Let me tell you, you never seen a coach as good as Jonathan Trin. I learned everything from Jonathan Trin, man. When he was a principal, we were in high cotton, man. We were in high cotton. He got everything we needed. We used to have these big budgets. We would eat crazy. We would have all the calculators. We'd have all the tournament fees. We never worried about money. If
I
Jonathan Trent
usually,
was principal, we never worried about money.
yeah, Tennessee State. I usually hang out with him.
He's good people. He's good
And
people. A lot of fun. Cares about UIL academics. Put his heart into it. And tell you the truth, the way those kids at Hightower. That's when I first entered. So I went to Hightower with him, and we became good friends. The way those kids followed him, I mean, they followed him like he was God. Everything he said. I mean, I learned to run a team through Jonathan Trent, man. Jonathan Trent.
I took Oscar and the Shareland team up to the Hightower meet for the A test, and Klein was there. It was an awesome
Oh, I was
meet.
probably there, like in the early 2000s.
Yeah,
So I
2000,
would have been there as his buddy. You know what I'm saying? Like I was definitely second fiddle. He was the master. I was learning from the master. You know?
Okay.
Hey, those tournaments were hype. Those tournaments were large, well attended.
It was an awesome tournament. Oscar was a sophomore, and then I had three freshmen from Shareland. That was a good meet. I still remember that.
Hey, I love talking this stuff with you, man. Thank God, this you making you a co-host is the best thing, man. I hope this can be a regular thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoy this. You have such insight, such knowledge, such passion. Peter, I really appreciate your perspective, man.
I could talk UIL 24/7.
Because it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. It's great. It's fun. And I hope that our enthusiasm infects others. And,
Oh yeah.
Before we go, I'm going to have to say one more time, man. If you're out there, let's blow this channel up. Get people to subscribe. Let's go. The next one is March 14th, right? Next live stream is March 14th. Let's get some more interaction. Maybe we can get some people to call. Hold on. Let me see on my Discord if anybody. Oh, I got Ricky O live. Let's see if I can get Ricky O in here. Give me a second. So Ricky, let me join. I'm connecting. Let's see if this works. So Ricky, give me a second. I got a whole Discord with Ticker. Hey Ricky, you there? You're muted.
Hello? Is my mic working?
Ricky, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good.
Ricky, oh man, congratulations on your performance, man.
Thank you.
Hey, if you want to show your camera, you can show you. I got my camera showing. I got the Discord screen on. You want to show yourself or not? That's okay if you don't.
Nah.
Nah, okay, a little shy. Hey, so how's the studying going?
It's been going well. I mean, like, to be honest, I haven't been studying that much lately. I've had a lot of schoolwork, like, the past week or two.
Hey, schoolwork first. I always say that. Schoolwork first, man. But this stuff takes it above and beyond, man. So
He
what are you
does.
feeling what's your strongest topic? Science, calculator, math? What's your strongest?
I would probably say calculators.
All right. So you'll be at Tennessee State?
I'm not sure. I haven't asked my coaches yet. But either way, like, I'll be attending, like, either with my team or on my own.
Hey, Rick, do me a favor. Make a shout out to your coaches and to your teammates right now.
Oh yeah, I'd like to shout out my calculators coach. Well, first I would like to shout out Peter, obviously.
Hey, there you go, Peter. How's
Yeah,
that
he
feel?
helps me with all three math events.
Proud.
I'd like to shout out my calculators coach at Collegiate, Mr. Charles, my math coach, Miss Lopez, and my number sense coach, Mr. Delgado,
All right.
and my science coach, Mr. Lara.
Ibarra, say those coaches one more time. Let's make sure that their names are said loud and proud.
Yeah, my science coach, Mr. Lara.
Okay, Mr. Lauder. All right. So you think you got a chance at Top Gun?
Hopefully, yeah. I mean, my goal is to try and win in all three, you know?
I got you.
There's like some strong competition, you know? Marco, I think he's going to be tough to beat in calculators.
They're Marco Tan?
Yeah. And Vidit from Argyle in math, I think he's going to be tough too.
Hey, it's not an easy path for you, man. This is 4A, right?
Yep.
Hey, I don't even know what Port Lavaca Calhoun. I think they're 4A too, right?
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
freshmen.
They had Jessica Zhang last year, right?
And her little sister this year.
Oh yeah, she's a freshman.
Yes, yes. So we'll see. I don't know. That's a big mystery to me. But
Yeah, I don't think I've seen those scores yet.
Calhoun was
Should
at
be
the
fun
Taft
this
High
year.
School meet this past weekend. So as soon as I get those scores, I'll be able to
oh, really?
see. Yeah.
Hey, yeah. As soon as you get those scores, let's share them on our Discord, man. That way we can all look at them, man. That'll be great.
Definitely.
That'll be great. Hey, Ricky O, man. I do want to applaud you, man. You're doing great. You seem like you really did well at that UIL tournament, and I really want to applaud you and wish you the very best, man. You gonna continue to work hard?
Yes, sir.
Hey, you're gonna give me an interview if you become state champion, right?
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal.
That's the goal, man. And hopefully I can go down to the valley during spring break or something. And hey, I remember when we had some tamales together. You remember that?
Yep.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Hey, it looks like this Discord thing works. It was troubleshooting. You're my very first, Ricky. You made history. You're my very first Discord call in on my channel. I appreciate
Yeah, hopefully we can get some more.
Hey, little by little, we'll do that. We'll get some more. We'll get some more, little by little, man. But you're the first one, man. See, you need somebody to break the ice. Ricky, you were the brave one. You broke the ice. You called, and now people see that, and hopefully more people will call in.
Yep.
Hey, thanks for sharing your passion for UIL with us, man. Thanks for sharing your passion. Hey, so you're going to be where are you taking the UILB? You're doing the virtual one for Cherryland Pioneer?
Oh, I'm not going to be able to take the UILB. I got COVID this last week, so I won't be able to attend.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. Sorry to hear. Well, I hope you get better. I hope you get better.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, anything else you want to add, Ricky?
Oh yeah, I'd like to shout out my teammates.
Yes.
So shout out to Gary Lee Nunez, Marin Cantu, and and Adrian Heredia.
All right. That's good. I hope to hear this. I hope to hear your shout out. That's a good shout out. Hey, so are you inspiring the troops? Are y'all working hard? Because is it just a Ricky Ochoa show, or are you going to have a team around you?
Yeah, I'm trying to get them to start hitting the high 200s soon. I've been working with them during lunch and after school. And we meet up with Sherryland every now and then to practice at the library.
Awesome. Leadership, Ricky O. You lead by your scores and then inspire the troops and get a team around you. Mission Collegiate. Hey, what's the mascot in Mission Collegiate?
It's a knight.
So the Mission Collegiate Knights. So you're going to lead them to victory, I hope, Ricky.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hey, you know I'm a Ricky O fan now, right?
Let's go.
Let's go. I'll be pulling for you, man. Hey, anything else, Ricky?
Okay, I'd like to do one more shout out.
Yeah, come on.
To Adrian Chapa, my uncle who got me started with UIL.
Adrian Chapa, how did he get you started?
He coaches the middle school team at Kenneth White Junior High.
Okay.
So he does all three math events, and we've done pretty well at state before. I think we've gotten second 2 years behind. What's the school? Fort Settlement in calculators.
All right. So Adrian Chapa really had an influence on you.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be here without him.
Hey, these little shout outs mean quite a bit. You know what I'm saying? When he hears this, it's going to fill his heart with happiness. So I'm happy you took the time to make a shout out to you. To your uncle? Is he your uncle?
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Adrian Chapa, I applaud you. Cool. All right.
He's a very strong coach. He's probably one of the strongest coaches in the Valley. And
Really?
he was with junior high, K. White here in Mission High. Mission. Most of those kids go to Mission High School, so that's why they compete in 6A.
Oh, wow. See, that's what this channel is all about. We're going to bring notoriety to those unsung heroes that put in the work every now and then. The guys who do the work to make sure these kids elevate to the highest potential. You know, and
Yeah.
from what I'm hearing, Adrian Chapa is one of those guys.
Yeah, he's a good friend of mine, and I'm happy he's there because he's gonna send me kids at collegiate for the years to come. So we'll be strong. We're not going nowhere.
Oh, and everybody's going to benefit, especially the kids with all the math they're going to learn.
Correct.
Awesome, awesome. Hey, Ricky, I hope this is not the last time we talk, man. Now that you've broken the ice, I hope more people follow your lead and call in. And I appreciate you calling in, buddy.
Yeah, no problem.
All
Hopefully,
right.
I can be here again.
Hey, more power to you. I'm going to be following you. You know that, right?
Yep.
More power to you, buddy. More power to you. Okay, buddy. Take care.
All right. Have a good night, sir.
You too. You too.
He didn't mention he does robotics too, so that kind of takes a little bit of his time.
Oh,
So.
wow. You know, these guys do everything. They're so talented, man. They're so talented. Okay, cool. Any parting words, Peter?
Nothing. It's that time of year. Everyone's revving up, and I'm looking forward to seeing all the scores, especially this B test. And I mean, there's so many high schools across the state taking this test. So, I mean, we do it for the love. I do it for the love.
Same here.
The kids, you know, they work so hard all year long, and we want to see where that got us. So.
Hey, and this will be apples to apples, you know, the UILB, let's go apples to apples, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, this is a final shout out. Anybody listening to this program, anybody get me those UILB results. I'll organize them for our live stream March 14th. You know, so this is a call out for UILB results. And also one final call out to hit the subscription button if you're listening to this. Subscribe, hit the like button, make a comment. All these affect the YouTube algorithm and can make our channel explode. And we can give the kids, the smart kids, the kids who devote themselves, the notoriety and the popularity and the spotlight that they really deserve. You know?
Definitely. I mean, it's hard. I mean, you're if you win state in Texas, that's saying something.
Oh yes. Oh, yes. Hey, any state champions, man, let's put them on the show. Let's get their story. Every story is unique. And so let's get their stories on here, man. Let's do what should have been done a long time ago. It's just my pleasure to use this YouTube channel to bring those stories alive. And Peter, I really appreciate you, man. You're such an awesome co-host, man. You bring a wealth of knowledge to the table. You bring years of passion to the table, man. I really appreciate you.
I'm happy to be here. I want to give a shout out for Oscar. Oscar's the one that told me about you.
Oh, okay.
Like, do you remember Saul Cantu from PSA? I'm like, the name's not familiar. And then he told me about your YouTube channel. I'm like, man, this should have been done a long time ago. This is a great idea.
I agree. Hey, I graduated. I'm older than you guys. I graduated in 1990.
1990.
I will say I was class president, though. I will say that's the caliber of person you're hanging out with, man.
Well, I was a Bear all the way up to 8th grade, and then my freshman year, PSA North started with the Raiders, and then I transferred to Science Academy in my sophomore year. So most of those years I was a Bear myself.
We just barely missed each other, man. We barely missed each other, so that's good. Hey, Peter Fuentes, I appreciate you, man.
Thank you for having me.
Let's do it again, man. I hope I can count on you.
Definitely. We should do like last year you had like 3 or 4 people on there at the same time.
Yeah, I had some young coaches, man, but they all left the teaching profession. You know, that's the thing. I really liked that panel. I agree. If I can get a good panel together, let's do it. Let's talk results panel wise. You know, let's do this. I agree with you. So let me see what I can put together.
Yeah, we should get some coaches, some of the big dogs from across the state. That would be fun.
Hey, some of them are shy, man. Like, I want to get Medina from Canutillo. You know, Mr. Medina's done magic throughout the years. I want to get him. I know there's a Mr. Spear from Highland Park. There's some coaches out there. You know, Don Kirby's shy. You know, I try to get him on this. You know, so I think maybe one day I might be able to get him. So these coaches, you know, they're not used to the limelight. They put in all the hard work. They're unsung heroes, but I'm trying to put them to the forefront, man. Let them get the spotlight they deserve, you know. But
Definitely.
I'll see what I can do, man. Maybe we can get a panel together to discuss some of the results.
Yeah, that would be great.
Hey, I appreciate you. I think we're going to go ahead and sign off now, okay?
Okay,
I'm
take
going
it
to stop streaming here. I'm going to stop streaming. Hey, everybody.